Alright, I'm about 1 hour in, and here's what I've got so far. The grill came off plenty easy. Radiator seems to be perfect condition, so I'm happy about that. Let's see here. So there's the grill. I went after this piece next, which was the piece that was sitting. That piece was sitting right below the grill with the headlight like this. So we got this piece off next. That one, as far as like technical difficulty, not there, just needs some persistence. It was essentially a crap ton of these plastic push-in tabs. You can see a bunch of these. So, just every single hole, pretty much, was one of those, all the way down. There were a handful of screws at the edges. So, at this moment, I couldn't say which one was a screw and which one was a tab. Actually, this was a screw, that one was definitely a screw, and you can see that this one was a screw based on it was a metal tab that goes around it on both sides. Let's see. One of these metal tabs just like this. So you can see from the dust marks where those metal tabs had been laying all that time. So a handful of screws and mostly just the plastic tabs. Now, the one thing that did catch me by surprise, and it was a pleasant surprise, but this plastic piece acts, I guess, as a stabilizer underneath this plastic body piece, okay? So as I'm pulling off this body, I already knew, let me see, where'd it go? I guess it was, yeah, it was this piece. So, I started over here on the damaged end, and I could already tell that this plastic piece was broke. It was gonna need to be replaced. But where I got the pleasant surprise was as I got more and more of the body piece off of the actual internal, they call it skeleton plastic, let's call it. I got to this point and I realized that this, what I thought was a full-length plastic piece, is actually 3 pieces. So, not going to have to replace that piece for sure. This is the good side of the truck. I don't think I'll have to replace this piece. It did bend in with where the bumper is, it bent in. But I don't think anything is broken here. And I think once I get the actual framing and stuff and the bumper put back together, I think that metal piece, I'm going to at least save however much that's worth, $50 or something, maybe 100, who knows with the Ford house. So that's kind of where we stand. So far so good. I'm to the point where I want to take the bumper off. And I think, because from what I can tell, everything left in front here is all attached to the bumper, and the bumper is attached to the main frame of the truck by 4 21mm bolts, I believe. Let me just double check. Yep, 4 21mm bolts. And if we climb up underneath here, I'll show you guys just real quick what we got going on. Alright, so over here on the right side of the truck, you guys can see here's the framing. I got a big old 21mm right there, and then one more on the opposite side right there. I guess that's as light as the camera's gonna make it for you guys. One there, and then like I said, one there. And then it's gonna be the same thing on the other side. And from what I can tell, those 4 bolts, I mean, obviously they're big chunky bolts, but that is all that's connecting it to the frame. Might have that guy right there. He looks like a 7 or maybe a 9. And there. But actually, you know what? That's not connected to the bumper. That's gonna stay on the truck. So when I pull the bumper off, that's what's gonna be left in front. So my next step is to get this bumper off, and once I get it off, I can remove all the rest of the pieces I'm gonna save off that bumper and then discard it. Currently, the boy is sleeping in the house, and that sucker right there is absolutely one good way to wake him up. So I'm holding off on those 4 bolts until he wakes up. So I'm gonna go inside and start ordering, looking up part numbers, trying to decide OEM versus aftermarket, what I'm gonna replace with what, and go from there.